Okay, what's up guys? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today I'm actually taking you inside of what I've been doing all day long instead of just saying, oh, I've been working on the video all day. I'm going to get right into it because I kind of got a lot to cover, and this is going to be sort of like a one-take type thing because I don't want to be up editing it, so sorry about all the awkward pauses. It's just the real me. Okay, so let's get started here. What I did was I imported some footage that we're gonna use in the video. It's of my friend Joey. You remember him from a few videos ago. I got him playing the drums, and what we did was we slowed down the shot so it's sort of like a slow motion type thing, which you can kind of see here. I have it rendering at half quality so it doesn't take as much memory to think, so things run faster. For those of you who don't know tech stuff, I'm gonna try to like explain this the best I can for everybody, but sometimes you just can't please them all. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is I'm just going to find the 3D camera tracker, which in CS6, which is the program that I'm using, After Effects, Adobe, like, you know, Photoshop. This is Photoshop for video. It's called After Effects. CS6, and what's new in CS6 is what I've heard is the 3D camera tracker, which is like one of the coolest things that has happened to this program. I just started learning about it like in my last class for school. It's actually running right now. That's why I'm not doing anything. What it's doing is it analyzes each shot, like each frame of the shot, and it tracks movement, so you can like animate cameras on it, you can put text, anything, like objects. That's how they do like special effects in movies. This is a whole class. I can't get into this. I'll kind of explain what's happening, but yeah, there's actually another way to do it. You do it like kind of manually, which takes a lot longer than this. This is like incredible. All you have to do is sit and wait, and what it does is it would save you probably about 50 hours of work, and you just have to wait like a minute and a half. So it's like, okay, so it just got done, and here's what it does. It takes all these points it finds throughout the footage and see how it like kind of moves across the screen with them. That's because what it does is it takes like, let's see like the contrast, the areas, how this part right here is a lot darker than this part. It takes that little section of footage and it just tracks where it goes, which is what these points are, which I'll show you what it does real quick. Here, we need to put text on. That's what we need to do. So, okay, so what you're gonna do is you just basically pick a point where you'd want your text to somewhat be. It shows the planes. This keeps happening. So I want to make some text here. Making text. Dude, this is like the kind of stuff that's like nerdy, but I find it like fun. I like playing around with it a lot. I have the text right here, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with it a little bit until it's to the point sort of where I want it to look. So it, you know, kind of lines up with the scene and whatnot. That looks decent. So what we're gonna do is I write down like all my ideas and my notes, and recently I've just started using Post-it notes, which is the greatest idea ever because you just put them in there and clean. Alright, so on this specific shot, what I'm gonna do is I'm writing the whole video. I was gonna do stats, but what I'm gonna do now is I think I'm gonna overlay music or audio tracks to like the stats. But for this, I'm going to kind of do like a message. So at this point, it says to experience the little moments that make the big ones, because that's what vlogs are, right? It's like you watch every day, so when big things happen, that's when you feel it. So that's basically what this is going to say. And on this, I have to play around with the text a lot, so this is going to take a second. Okay, I'm going to make the little moments small because they're little. Itty bitty. Kelly Ripa. I like that. I think that looks good. I'm gonna bring this size down a little bit. Make that a little bit smaller. don't want to make it too small though. A little bit smaller. The little bitty Kelly Ripa moments. Almost done here, guys. I'm just readjusting stuff. Alright, I think that looks decent. Now I just have to slide it over a little bit. Wonder if I can do that. Yeah. I can work with that. Alright, so this has a lot to read. So I want it to be like on screen as much as possible, because see what the tracking does, it moves the camera, it animates the camera to like what the real camera was doing, so you can throw text in, and instead of having to animate the text like frame by frame, and actually it really doesn't work that good because like the camera shakes a little bit, it makes it look natural, and it basically just connects it to the footage, which right now you can't really see because it's, yeah, when I render it out, I'll be able to show you. But, so I want it to be on screen as much as possible, so you have more time to read it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a spot to where you can read it pretty much the entire time it's on here. Alright, so I like it right about here. I think that looks good. To experience the moments that make... Alright, now I gotta make the whole thing a little bit bigger. And that's it. What else I'll do to this to make it look a little bit more realistic is I'll go up to like the effects and I'll throw, let's say, a little bit of a camera lens blur, so it's like, it's not real but it fits in with the scene, because see how back here it's not in focus? Well, I like to just give it a little bit of a softer edge to where it's still in focus but it blends with the scene really well because it pixelates it a little bit more, versus see that hard line? I don't like the hard line. That makes it kind of look unrealistic. So if you just like, not too much, kind of just softens it up. There, tongue twister. It softens it up. Softens. I don't know, it's hard. And it looks like that. And what I could do is actually I could colorize it, put another ramp on it, but I kind of like the way it looks. I like the way how crisp the white is. So that's gonna do it. That's gonna work. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export it. Pick a name, pick a lossless file format. That's another thing that I'm not going to explain to you people who have no idea what that is. It's too much. And we're going to render this out, which basically means it makes it all smooth and ready to go. So I can plug it into the final video and use it for editing. That's what I've been doing today, and I've just been doing a lot of that. I had like nine of those to do, plus finish the editing, plus I kind of remastered the music a little bit so it sounds like... I've watched this video already so many times and I'm not sick of it. I'm proud of this video. I promise you, and especially like at the climax, you know how they teach you that in English class or whatever they teach you in your school, like how a story goes. Like there's the rising action and there's the highest point and it comes down and that's kind of like the end. It's so sick. I've watched that part like 100 times and I'm still pretty happy with it. So that's what I've been doing today, guys. Just let you in my office. Man, it's kind of sad, but I've been sitting here all day just doing stuff like that. But I think it's fun. It's what I like to do. But that's why I'm an animation major, because I think it's fun to mess around on my computer and do stuff like this. Tomorrow, what I need to do is I need to pack. I need to go pick up some guitar strings. And I don't know about day tags. I don't think I'm going to have time to put those up because this is going like a lot longer than I thought. It's already 1:56. This thing's still rendering out. Yeah, I got a lot to do before we leave. I don't know, I kind of like this. This is like a really real vlog. Like no editing. I had a lot of pauses that I like think about things. It's just so much easier when I'm not thinking. So let me know, did you like this? Was this interesting? I mean, I'm not gonna do it all the time. I might do it every once in a while, just kind of show you guys like what I'm doing, let you guys in on it, especially when I don't do anything, because otherwise I really wouldn't have a video for today, and that's It kind of sucks, and this was like something new. Maybe you learned something. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. So that does it for today, guys. We love you guys. We'll be back at it with a regular video tomorrow. And yeah, love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Tribe Tyler bonus footage. I totally forgot that I was rendering this thing out, so let's see the final product real quick before we go. Boom, that's it. See how like the drum kind of shakes, and then the letters, like the words, shake with it. How it kind of bounces up and down, like when the drum's moving. See, it's wiggling a little bit. Yeah, that's what tracking does. So now you know. So you can impress your friends, impress your little cousins, because that's how they do it in the movies. Actually, no, they do it a lot like, well, I guess they use tracking to a certain point. So thanks for being here for that. You guys helped me out with this. I really appreciate it. You helped me work on the video. This is now your video. Love you guys, for real. See you guys tomorrow.